what is happening in the Langdon Hills property market right now. So let's start by going through the amount of homes that, the homes that have sold in the last month. They took 57 days to sell. Now that is 158% longer than a year ago. Now that's a really important point because that really defines the market. It's the biggest stat that shows the market that we're in at the moment. And same as in the video I covered last week. It's the same point that we are in very much a buyer's market. Buyers have more choice, more time to make decisions, and that is being shown here that homes are taking longer to sell by quite a long way, 158% longer. We've got more homes available, 142 homes currently available, which is up 6% on last year. So that's a big increase, and again shows the difference where there's less buyers in market, but there's more homes available for sale, more supply. That's how the buyer's market is created, and then that is what happens off the back of it. However, though, in the last month, there has been a 64% drop in homes listed to sell in Langdon Hills, which is really interesting because I think people are starting to realise the market that we're in. And look, people have a whole host of different reasons why they need to sell, but I think if it's not a desperate need, people are holding off from moving. That is what we're seeing in the market, and I think that's a real key sign of it. And again, the sign of where sellers are in the market is that 34% of available homes have reduced their price since listing. So that's a really important point for sellers, is that is what a lot of people are having to do. But that's why if you need to sell, you're in a desperate need to sell, or you found your next property and you need to move, you need to make sure you're pricing correctly from day one, so you get the right interest, and so you don't have to be one of those 34% that drop their price, because that isn't a good look when you're on the market. So you need to make sure you're pricing it correctly from day one, and you have the correct marketing in place. You have the agent that's being proactive to sell the home and find the buyers for you. But that's the latest on the Langdon Hills property market. If you've got any questions on anything I covered, feel free to send me a message.